Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are back with World in Diner. Now, it's been a while since I've played this. I don't know if I remember what was going on or where we were. Looks like they have a little small Halloween update. So this is being done October 29th. So it does have a little Halloween update, and which is kind of cool. I mean, everyone's doing it. So, why not? And we're going to continue from where we left off. Right now, we are looking at about $1,100 in stuff and in money here. We have 19 of these clovers. We have not been able to use the clovers yet because I don't believe we have opened up that particular skill tree. So right now we're looking at being able to maybe do some onion rings. And what else? We could do this, but we don't have enough of the fire skill up left. We don't have that far. That just means we need to cook a little more. We haven't unlocked farming, which is at level 4. That's 2 more levels for us. And then everything else. So I think we should just use what we have. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. I think we should just use what we have available. So we're going to do the onion rings. Now we have something over here. Okay. Let's just see what we can do. Do I have a bucket? That I've only got one bucket, it looks like. I might have to buy another bucket. I have the battery. Do we need to do anything with this? Battery's full. Everything looks like it's just full here. So we're going to try and get a little bit more. This is just basically foraging. I think is what they're calling it. I forgot. This thing. I think this is just foraging. Yeah, it is. So anytime we chop down trees, we pick up any kind of these herbs, any of this type of stuff, we'll get foraging. Do we have enough wood? We have about 19 wood. That actually should last a while. We should get some. I see that we only have about 4 grains here, 4 wheat. So maybe we'll get some wheat. I probably need to start buying a lot more of this stuff. From what I understand, and I don't know if it's the truth or not, when we buy different things from him or her, whichever it is, when we buy different things, we end up obviously getting, it's a running total, I guess, of what we're buying. If we buy more of the low level stuff, like for instance, when he has the little stools here and stuff like that, he or she will start having better stuff. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. But I will try to do that if I can. Right now I can't because I'm broke. I want to keep some money just in case, but I'm broke, dude. So I'm not necessarily in a position to do so. So right now, let's see, what do we need? What sells? We'll get 10 of these. Yeah, you use so much ingredients, though, just for an extra 2 each. But we're going to top that off. So luckily, you can see what you have and what you don't have. So that's a good thing, too. So anytime that you're even wondering what you should make, luckily the game will allow you to see what you have and what you don't already have in stock. My main concern, honestly, is I want to expand a bit, but obviously I need money to do that. But I need to also be able to make the more expensive items, I think. So that's going to be our focus, is we're going to go through and try our best to get as much as we can in this skill tree that we have. Especially, I mean, there's so many different things we can make. The basic stuff, the oven stuff, and the stove stuff. But we need to get other things up so that we can make those things. I mean, the drinks are going to just come, with time. So I'm not concerned about all of this will come with time. But we've got to make use of what we have right now. And right now we don't have any water. So we're going to put, I keep forgetting we got to drag this up. Okay, so we can't go, and let's see if we can hurry up and go over here. We move so slow. I don't know if we can run on here. I never really checked to see, honestly. But we're going to use water a lot. I might have to invest in another bucket. I really might have to, because this is getting a little out of hand. Let's see, can we make something to drink here? No, because we don't have another pitcher. Well, that's part of the issue. I think that's part of my issue right now, is I don't have another pitcher, so I have to wait until all of this is gone first. Then I can go ahead and possibly, you know, make something else. So it gets a little, you know, I wouldn't say hectic, but it's a little slow moving, but it's my own fault. So I've got to invest in some of this stuff and probably not worry about how much money I have or don't have. It's probably going to be the key. I just don't want to run into a situation where I need to buy something and I don't have the money to buy it. But I don't think I've even had that situation yet, if I'm being honest. So I might just have to suck it up and just, you know, just do it. Let's start with the new, let's see. You get me 20 each. And you get me 25. I'm trying to also go with variety. So if I see that we have certain things already out there, I might go ahead and make something different. I want to have at least 10 of each type of item that we have. So I'm going to have to do more fries and maybe more fried eggs. But at the same time, you got to allow them time to cook. You got to get the resources. We're buying this stuff. So, you know, it's not like we have a bunch of money to spend yet, but we will. You know, I've played this personally for a little bit. Mainly I've played it to unlock certain things. I wanted to see how the farming works. I wanted to see how the alchemy works. I just recently, in my own private playthrough, got to the alchemy, and trust me, it wasn't easy, and it wasn't, you know, a short period of time. So imagine 3 more levels getting to the crafting. But I'm going to enjoy that, because by that time I should have a pretty big restaurant, which means I should be able to actually put in, as you know, as many, I wouldn't say an unlimited amount of furniture, but I should be able to at least accommodate a lot of people at one time, which will then allow me to make more money at one time. So we've completed that. That's wonderful. So it's definitely a slow process, but it's also a process that's not, it's not difficult. It really isn't. We need to put more of that in there. And that's why I always keep the wood on me. Even if we have a ton of wood, I keep it on me, because before you know it, we end up using all of it. So everybody's coming to order food and pay, which is great. Oh, look at him in his little top hat. That is just so cute. That is so cute. Look at him. So, let's see. I wonder, you know, if you guys are watching this either before Halloween, during Halloween, after Halloween, whatever. What do you guys normally do for Halloween? What's like your Halloween ritual, if you have one? And if you don't have one, what do you do? What do you look forward to doing? I know for a lot of people, it's just another day. It's not an official day that you get off, you know, maybe from work or something. But I just wonder what a lot of people do. Frankly, we don't really do anything We used to when my sons were younger, but we don't do a lot this time. We now, we may hand out Halloween candy to the kids if they come by, but depending upon your neighborhood, you probably won't see too many, or you may see a lot. But in our case, we don't see that many. And then usually once they find out that a house does not give candy, they don't come. And they mark that house for even the next year or in following years. So unfortunately, we have been one of those houses because one year we just didn't give candy. And then whenever we wanted to kind of give candy, the kids had already been told, hey, that house doesn't give anything. So I can't say that I blame them, because you don't want to waste your time. You want to go to where you're going to get candy, because let's face it, that's the main appeal, at least for me, when I was younger, of Halloween, is to go to the different houses and see what kind of candy you were going to get. And those houses that didn't give you anything, you tended to blackball them, pretty much. But, it's not necessarily like that, but it can be. So let's see, I think next time we're gonna have to put in, we have some of everything I think that we can make, but I think next time we're gonna have to invest in hopefully another bucket at least, because one bucket at a time is really running out of, it's really killing me. And then too, I started thinking about maybe I should spend down all of my money. I have to pay 3% of the gold that I have at the end of the day. So if I don't have that much gold at the end of the day, I don't pay that much. But maybe I've used the money for something that's really important for me. I only have one stock of that. I don't need any more of that. Let's see. Yes, if I get this bucket, I'm going to have just enough. It's going to be just enough. I might buy all of these later on. He has 2 of them. I might buy both of them to just hold on to them. No, I didn't want this. I wanted this. Eventually, I want to get this too. So I will still have some money left over from here. What is that? About $285, I think I will have. Yes, I'm correct. Okay, now that's not too bad. That's really not that bad. I probably will end up, you can find something to spend that money on. Now let's see what we've got going on here. Onion rings. We're going to concentrate on those because it is a quest. So we have 9 onion rings. We're going to do another one. Let's go ahead and open up early today. Oh, you're starting off with some grape juice. And you want a salad for early in the morning. They're so cute. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I absolutely love the way that they did the animals in this game. It's very detailed. It's extremely obviously cute, but it's just a really nice way of doing the game. The game is not supposed to be, at least I don't think it is. It's not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be to where you take your time, you do what you feel like you need to do. You don't have to open every day if you don't want to. You can use a day, 2 days, a week to gather up materials and stuff. But, eventually the money runs out, especially when you're not farming. The money will run out because you're constantly, you're getting ingredients and stuff, but you need to buy certain things also. But at the same time, it's still so pleasant. Did you pay? I didn't see you leave any money there, bud. I don't know if he left it with that money, if it was just on top of each other or what, but I didn't see him pay. I don't believe there's any way for them to steal. I'm not sure, but I don't think that they can. So I don't think this is that type of game. So because of that, I'm fine with, if occasionally it looks like they didn't pay. But we're not going to do any more onion rings. So we're going to try to top up some of the other stuff that we have. But, I mean, and as you can see, you make pretty good money around here. You know, you make pretty decent money in this place. So enough animals come through to where, you know, you're going to make a good amount. So we need to work on, let's see, onion rings. That's going to give us a little bit extra boost there. Fetching water is going to give us a boost in our funds. And so is this time bonus. Now the time bonus is basically when they come in before a certain time. Most times it's morning. It's in the morning when they come in, and they want usually something such as an egg or something like that. They want it by a certain time. You have a certain time to give it to them, and if you give it to them within that time, you've probably seen, you know, that happen. I think we had one today. You get the time bonus, you know, so you get not only a boost with them as far as reputation. I think you get a little bit extra money from them as well, but you also can get this bonus over here, which I think is very, very important. The game is about bonuses. It's about bonuses. So you want to make sure that you're trying to get as many bonuses as possible. Right now I'm losing hearts, which I don't need to be losing because all this dirt is around the place. And it just all of a sudden came. But it's fine because you still get experience for cleaning it. You get experience for all of that. You eventually will get those hearts back. But it's pretty crappy when you lose them like that. You know, and it's just one of those things that we're going to make some more of that. I wonder what he's going to ask for. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty crappy when you, it was just clean and then all of a sudden you've got, you know, 5 or 4 different spots that need to be cleaned right away. But that's how it goes, right? You know, you have to constantly check on that. And there's one up by the entrance that I need to get as well. Now, one of the good things about this game also is that a lot of this stuff will get better. The clovers that you see that I have down here, that actually will open up a skill tree to make my skills in cleaning, my skills in pouring. Those skills actually can get better. So that will help. But I just have to get the level, I think it's level 3. Where we open that up. I'm not too sure because like I said, I haven't played in a while, but I believe it is level 3 that gets us to that. I want to try to continue until we get to level 3 in this episode. I don't know how long that's going to be. If it seems like it's going to be too long, I may split it up a bit, but I want to at least get to that point. I may also work on getting to, I may do 1 level per episode or at least part of a level. But as you can see, I mean, obviously, levels take a while because you're getting 1, 2, you know, like you just got 1 heart from that guy. Now, when he leaves or she'll give you extra hearts because she had that extra heart thing. But 9 times out of 10, you're getting 1 heart per serving. So I've got to get 46 more people to come in here. So that could be a day. That could be 2 days. A lot of people, I can only seat 8 at a time. So I've got to turn that over 3 times, 4 times just to get that. So I got 2 from that guy. See, I got an extra 2 from her. Those are the ones that really come in handy. They really do. And at the same time, you know, it's just, let's see if we can unlock anything else. Hash browns later on once we have 3. A lot of this stuff, I like the fact that all of this is using onions. This uses, I think, potatoes. Yeah, this is using potatoes and probably onion as well. This is using only potatoes. So it's kind of like they have you use 1 thing and then you use 2 in here. At certain levels. See, I haven't even opened up churros and stuff like that, but I am looking forward to that. We can do cornbread. I think we should do cornbread. It'll be something different for everybody. Like I said, variety is important on here. You do get some bonuses at some time. Come back here. So because I did cornbread, what I have, 901, I need the corn and I need this. I'm not going to be able to afford to get another stock of corn, which is unfortunate. I need another stock of these guys, but we're going to wait. Okay. So, like I said, it's not one of those things that you're being rushed to do or anything like that. You can take your own sweet time, which I normally do. But since I'm playing for a reason right now, let's start up that cornbread. Since I'm playing for a reason, I'm not necessarily rushing through it, but I am trying to have certain goals. When I play by myself, I don't have a goal. I'm just playing. I'm just enjoying myself, having a great time, trying to get through, certain things, because I want to see what these levels are all about. Getting to new levels in any kind of game is usually very exciting. Opens up more things you can do, more interactions probably, just all kinds of new stuff. So usually you want to get to that point. And I'm not cooking as much as usual. We're out of fries, so let's go ahead and put some more of those in there. What do we have in here? I mean, we've got a good variety going. I want to keep that variety going as much as possible. Yeah, so once I get the cornmeal, see, the cornmeal and the flour are going to work together here. We're going to put some more of that in there. We're running out of cookies. A lot of them seem to like cookies, quite a lot. I mean, out of the 8 people I've got here, 4 of them are eating cookies, so maybe they have a little sweet tooth going. We'll up the salad some more as well. Okay, so I've increased the rank of a dish. Let's see what that says over there. And increases when you cook a certain amount of dishes. A certain amount of that dish. For every rank increase, the selling price of that dish increases by 10%. Well, that's great. So it looks like my salad might have been the dish that I increased, because that's what I was doing at the time. So I'm fine with that. That's great. But you notice it'll at least tell you, which I'm okay with, with it telling me that. So, I mean, that's cool. That's great. We've increased something. Okay, so we only paid 12 this time. Now, let's see what you have. We're going to run out of wheat. Do we need it? Do we need it right now? I don't think we do. You know what? Let's go back over here. I can't get it, and I can only get one of these. I've got to make the most out of the money that I have. I think right now I'm going to hold on to the money that I have. I'm going to save up, because I could restock these. That'll be 300. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's restock those guys. Oh, and let's refill our water, because we do have a water fetching quest over there. So it's important, as you can see, to make as much of anything that you have. It really does not matter what you have, what you're cooking. Make the most of all of it. So we need to restock that. Let's put that up there. Let's do some more cornmeal, and let's put these up here. Well, since I really don't have to gather any materials, there's no one here, but we're going to open anyway. Someone's going to come. Yep, and just as I said, here comes the raccoon. Now, this is as close to a raccoon as I'm going to get, especially in real life. You don't deal with them. I don't deal with them anyway. I don't know if anyone, if they can even be pets. But yeah, I don't mess around with them. We're out of eggs. I don't have any money to get any eggs. We have 22 salads. Let's just top that off. Let's do some more of that. Let's put the eggs up here, put the salads here. Okay, we need to pour out 2 drinks. There's 1, here's 2, and here's a 3rd that just came up. Great. So let's take care of these guys. And you want some bread, good man, woman, whatever it is. The squirrels are just absolutely cute. They're just adorable. There's another timer. So we need 3 more of those to fulfill that quest. We have 3 people waiting. Like I said, the one thing is I want to get as many people in here as possible. I'm trying to get a ton of them in here. But right now, obviously, I'm limited as to what I can do. And then I have a small kitchen. I don't think we can move like this counter space here. We can't move that. But we can increase, hopefully, the space that we use. But we'll have to be making some really good money, I think, to do that. Plus, we have to unlock it all together. So we haven't unlocked it yet. But there's a lot to this game. Like I said, I've gone through, we're almost at level, we need about 13 more people, which we should easily do today. We should easily do that today. But we need 1 more level to possibly get this clover skill tree open. I'm hoping to show you that today. And the next time we should get close to level 4, if not covered. Like I said, I may do some of it off camera. I might not. I'm not sure. It just depends. But we need to do, I'm out of corn. I need 6 of them. And I don't have any, I don't think. Let's see. No, yeah, I don't have any corn. So I'm gonna wait and see if I can buy some corn and do another one so that we can get that done. So we'll get $100 back if we fulfill that one. But in the meantime, what can we make over here? Onions are going, so I mean we have those. I'll wait till the seller gets back to where they were going. And let's see, we got that over here, we got that over here. You want another salad, there you go. Level 3, yes. Now, look at level 3. So now we have visitor number counter has been unlocked. Houseplant is available, and we have 500. So this is in yen. Okay, so we have 500 yen. I'm gonna call it dollars because it's just easier for me, as you know, as you know where I'm from. But it's 500 yen. So we have extra money. Now we have a house plant that they gave us, which is down here. We're going to deal with that later on. We're probably going to deal with that when we close. And maybe before we open up. I don't want to close right now. I kind of need the money that these people are going to bring in. So I'm not going to mess with them. But let's see. What do we got over here? So any favorites? We need to make some more flour. We got some more. So, I mean, we can make a lot here. As you can see, we've got some extra quest over here. Right now, let's not waste the resources yet. I mean, it's not wasting them. It's just, you know, I don't want to use it yet because we don't have that much of it. Okay. I mean, we're doing, I mean, there is really no bad way to do unless you just don't have any kind of money whatsoever. And then if you don't have any ingredients to make any money, I mean, that's like the worst case scenario. I don't see that happening though. You know, I can see not being able to make 1 or 2 items because you run out, but I don't see not being able to do anything. I mean, obviously you can serve them gruel, but gruel doesn't really help anything. We could do some more. I need some more onions. You know what? I'm going to go over here. I have $1,000 even. I'm going to go over here and see if the seller has. I need the corn. I need the onions. I actually need the flour. That's another 2. So I did the corn, the onions. I'm gonna do that. That's at 820. I've got 180 left, just shy of that. We'll buy that after. Do I need to? No, I don't need to refill that. Who clicked on that thing? Okay. Now we can get with it. I see a dirt spot. We gotta clear that off as soon as possible. I don't want to lose any hearts with that. Now, let's see. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna need, oh man, 371 people to come through here. Now, as you can see, our visitor number, actually we hit it. So we get a bonus of 50. Now, if we hit 14 people, we're gonna get an additional bonus of 100. That keeps going up every time we hit it, and also the bonus. So that's going to help us a lot. Now, at the same time, it's going to be a time where we can't fulfill it because it's just asking for too many people. So there will be a lull in how much bonus we're actually going to get. But as you can see, there's plenty of ways to supplement your income here. Now, we also fulfilled this favorite diner one. Now we're going to get an additional 400. That's wonderful. These quests are never really hard. They just take time, like almost anything else. So that's good, I think, because now, you know that you have ways to make extra money, even if you can't sell out anything. Now, most times, to make this extra money will require you to make sales to your customers. But there are also other things that come up later. So I don't know how much you guys know about this game. I don't know what you've looked up or not. But later on, as you start leveling up, what will happen is you will end up having requests for deliveries, which is kind of cool in this game. There are different areas where you deliver to. Those don't require you to make any sales, say, in your store. So maybe on those days you decide not to open up. You can still make some money. Then you also have to where you're going to have, there's other sellers and other people, other NPCs on here that expand your place, that also sell to other places outside of here. So you can sell to them. They'll have a request for you. You sell it to them, and obviously they pay you for it. Well, those don't require you to be open as well. But you may need some ingredients or something, and you may not have the money to, you may not have those ingredients on hand, or you may need to buy something. There's all kinds of things that can happen. So now we have another $100 for that. Oh my God, look at how dirty this is now. So let's clean this up first. I like to make sure it's clean so I can open up first thing in the morning if I need to. Okay, here we go. Clean that up. You see how slow the cleaning with that is? It's not as slow, but it does take a little while. Okay, so all of that is done. We're going to let that fester. Let's see, we can get rid of that because we know how that's going to go. And let's go to sleep. Now we're going to sleep with 1225. We're going to have to pay 3% of that. It's not a lot. It's 36. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much, but at the same time, I would rather not give up my money if I don't have to. Let's see. What do I want? This is a flower table. Oh, there's something that I was supposed to, I'm supposed to put up this house plant. We're going to do that today also because we were supposed to do that. Now, if you guys will look at some of this stuff here, this is a time bonus poster. And it says it's a poster to be attached to the wall. Satisfaction plus when time bonus. Also, the selling price at the time bonus is plus 10. So the effect of the item with the same name is limited to 1. So This poster will give me an additional time bonus of 10, which means I have a little bit more time to give the timed item to them. But it will also increase the satisfaction bonus. So if I'm normally going to get, say, a 1 or 2 satisfaction bonus, I may get 3 or 4 or a little bit more. So it helps me, and basically these hearts are satisfaction hearts. That's all they are. So it'll help me increase this a little bit more. Now, the house plant is going to increase my satisfaction of customers, which increases the hearts that I'm going to get from those people who are sitting within that radius. So it helps a bit. And a lot of these things, as you can see, this does some of the same thing. This does the same thing. The range is a little different with these, however. So you have to kind of watch those to make sure that you're doing it. And you'll see exactly what I mean when I get back over there and I do it. I'm not going to do any more of these. I'm going to do the orange ones because I have 12 of them and have not used it. I am going to buy the flour and the potato. And I think I'm going to get one of those for now. Because I want, from what I understand, like I said earlier, it's best to get all of his stuff. Now, you can see also there's a rabbit over here with an exclamation mark. He has a quest for us. So let's see what he wants. Thank you for opening Just Trying to Play's Diner. This is a gift for you. Now, he just gave me a tent and a house. So I already had this normal tent. But now I have this one. So now my tent looks different, which is pretty cool. Now, what does that do? Absolutely nothing. It's all cosmetic. It's all for show. Same with this thing. They're all for show. But it's pretty cool, I think. You know, I kind of like it. I think it's great. Now, we have another. Now, we already had this one here, right? We already had this one here. So what we can do is we have to make sure we don't block anything. I could put this one. If I put it here, I'm anticipating some more chairs probably there. But it'll cover. You know what? I am going to be proactive and put it. We won't cover. We'll cover one side or the other. Actually, is what it looks like. I don't think I don't think they stack up as far as the satisfaction. But you know what? We're gonna test it. I'm gonna put it there, and then we can always move it later on. So I'm not concerned about it. You know, we can always move it. So let's just continue what we're doing. Now, we've made the cornmeal, so we get that reward. And here comes another one. Now we got to sell cornbread, which makes sense. That's fine. We have 13 of those available. We need another 11. So I'm going to do probably another, you know, we just sold 2 of them. So I'm going to do more cornbread, which I had planned on doing anyway. We need to do more flour, so let's do it. That's also one of the quests over here. And there's another little time bonus thing, so we'll see what we get from that. But we're not going to go that much longer. I forgot what level this clover is going to open up at. I'm hoping it opens soon. But as we see here, we know we're going to have level 4. We're going to have farming. That's going to be exciting because we're no longer going to have to buy as much. Now, I'm not saying you no longer have to buy any of the things that you can farm. But you're not going to have to buy as much of it. So be prepared for that. Let's see if we can unlock anything else. I don't think we can. We just looked at this. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Chocolate cupcake. That's great. But we can also, we were buying our grapes, but if we unlock this, we won't have to buy them anymore. You see them all around here. There's this one right here. There's a couple of them up there. which is pretty good. Then you can spend time gathering your materials, gathering your items, and only having to buy the secondary ingredients or the the ingredients that you need to be able to make those things, instead of having to buy everything. And that's one of the reasons why you don't make you make good money. Okay, that's a given. You're gonna make good money, but you don't make as much as you can because you have to buy the other stuff. You have to buy everything. So your main ingredients, your secondaries, and anything after that, you have to buy them. So it's not that bad because there is money to be made from these quests. And those quests do supplement what you have to do very well. I would say that. However, the quests also... Oh, we did another one. Hold on. Let me take care of these guys here. There we go. Okay, this is... Okay, don't they look great for Halloween? Okay, so we got that. That's another quest completed. And that's flour. That's going towards our quest. So we need to do 2 more sets of those. We might as well go ahead and do it. And we've completed our people. So that's another 150. You know, there's so many ways for you to get extra money on here. So if you're ever down to 0, don't worry about it. Honestly, don't worry about it. Just, give it some time. Just sell what you need to sell. And you will eventually make up that money quickly. Is there anything? No. Okay, so let's go use the last eggs then. So, and this over here too, this is really good. It constantly goes up. It's a small amount, obviously, to begin with. But as you increase, as you expand, this amount will be bigger. The number of people you can service is a lot more. And, I mean, let's face it, it's going to give you the extra money that you need. So we're about to wrap this up. I think we're going to wrap it up after today. This goes up fast enough if you just pay attention to the people. If you're constantly looking at that, it's going to make it look like it's a lot slower than what it really is. So keep that in mind. What do they say? A watch clock never moves, or whatever they say like that. And it's kind of true, but, it's got to move. But it's kind of true, but at the same time, if you're just doing what you're supposed to be doing, time flies by. And then, like I said, this game is a relaxing game. It really, truly is. It's not meant for you to rush. No one dies, because because you didn't feed them. It's not a survival type game for you per se. But, obviously you're feeding people, you're making people happy. It's just one of those things where, okay, so my dexterity went up, cool. I think dexterity goes up as I'm moving around. I don't know exactly what influences it as much. I don't see it going up or down as I'm walking around. So I have no idea. Okay, yeah, I just lost some because of that. So that kind of pissed me off. And I stopped cleaning in the middle of it, and you have to start all over if that's the case. So, okay. And here comes our little ghost guy again. Isn't he cute? I don't know. I think that's one of the robots that's doing that. I don't think that's one of the animals. But this little dude with the top hat is just absolutely adorable. He is absolutely adorable. Okay, so we've got to do another flower. We're out of that. And another thing too, if you want to wait for some of this stuff until you actually have a quest for it, that's fine too. I mean, it may interfere with money that you're making, or you just make certain things. See, that's done again. If you're making, if it's going to interfere with the type of stuff that you're making, then I suggest not to. But you play it the way you want to play it, and that's my main thing. You play it the way that you want to play this. If you only want to sell certain things, only sell those certain things. If you only want to open up at a certain time, only open up at that time. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's a game that allows you to just do what you want to do. It's really cute. There's no fast forward, I don't think. You can't just fast forward, because you have to interact with these people. Well, not the people, but you have to interact with them. So that's probably why there's no fast forward in it, which makes sense. I mean, there's no, I'm not saying that there should be, but it makes sense. You have to interact with them in order for something to happen. And even if you're not interacting with them, there's no point of like you sleeping through a day, or you just not doing anything that day. So there's no fast forward necessary. But as you can see, if you have enough, it gets pretty busy in here. If you have enough tables, you have enough people coming through here, you've got more than enough time. You've got more than enough everything. We're not going to fulfill this one today, but in the morning, if we open, we'll fulfill that. But if you've got, somebody left me a little gift. Isn't that cute? Let's see what that is. Oh, it's a toy robot. So if we sit this on one of the tables, it'll give us more money for it. So let's clean this first. Okay, so we're officially closed, so let's do this. We're going to take this little guy, and we're going to sit him in the middle of the table. Now, he is supposed to give us an additional 5 coins per item that this table orders, which is pretty good considering our prices are not that high, but they're actually kind of low. So that'll help us tremendously. Now, eventually also I can have some storage and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go to bed first because it's getting late. I don't want them to, hit me with any kind of penalties because we can't afford that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave it at that, everyone. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment at the bottom, ask questions, give suggestions, however you want to do it. I look forward to all of it, really. I try to read every comment. It's not like I get a ton of them, but I try to read every comment. I try to reply to them. I appreciate the interaction that anybody makes. If you look at the video and it's not for you, that's fine too. Let me know why that is. This is just trying to play it, everyone. And until the next video comes up, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button as many times as they let you. Until the next video comes out, everybody, this is just trying to play it, saying please stay safe, everyone.